Listen closely. There is a quiet unrest that lives in many men, a subtle ache, a sense that life is slipping through their fingers. When this discomfort grows loud enough, they seek relief. So they search for inspiration, a speech, a video, a spark borrowed from another warrior's fire. For a moment, they feel powerful, as if witnessing another man conquer his demons means they have conquered their own. But this is the great illusion of our age. Most do nothing with that spark. They let the fire fade before it ever touches their own life. And so the cycle repeats until their days dissolve into nothing but intention without action. Hear this truth. Long before you were born, the Stoic masters warned us. It is not the world that traps a man, but the stories he tells himself about it. The modern warrior is drowning in noise, endless stimulation, a mind pulled in every direction, a spirit starved of silence. You did not choose this world of distraction. You were born into it, a battlefield of glowing screens and restless minds. But a true warrior does not blame the battlefield. He masters his response to it. This path is not self-help. It is self-governance. It is the reclaiming of your inner kingdom. Today marks the end of living by impulse and the beginning of deliberate, sovereign control. From this moment forward, your mind belongs to you again. Step 1. Embrace voluntary discomfort. Pay attention, student of the way. The ancient warriors practiced a discipline known as ascetic training, the deliberate strengthening of the will through chosen hardship. They understood a truth most men avoid. Nothing in your life will change until you are willing to walk willingly into discomfort. People remain trapped not because they lack wisdom, but because they cling to comfort, like a child clings to a blanket. Their excuses sound noble in the moment. I do not have time. It will not make a difference. This is simply who I am. But these are not truths. They are stories. Soft lies the mind tells to protect you from your own potential. Marcus Aurelius taught that the obstacle is not the world, but the narrative you repeat to yourself. You have the power to rewrite that narrative, but it requires friction. You must step beyond the walls of your comfort. You must seek the difficult path on purpose. Rise before your mind is ready. Face the cold without hesitation. Lift a burden your body resists. When you choose discomfort in the service of growth, your excuses lose their power. This is where alignment begins. You discipline the body so the mind may finally be free. Step 2. The end is the beginning. Understand this, student of the way. The day does not begin with the rising sun. It begins with the final breath you take before sleep. Modern advice tells you to win the morning, but the warrior knows the morning is only the echo of the night that came before it. Seneca examined his mind each evening, for he understood that clarity is forged in reflection. Your true beginning is not the alarm that shatters your dreams, but the quiet, deliberate ritual before you close your eyes. We live in an age of exhaustion. Men treat sleep as a luxury, sacrificing it for hollow entertainment and glowing screens. But sleep is sacred. It is the hour when the blade of your reason is sharpened. Honor it. Let your final meal rest in your stomach long before nightfall. Dim the lights. Banish the devices that steal your attention. Let silence reclaim your senses. Read, breathe, reflect on the choices of the day. A disciplined evening is not a cage. It is preparation for tomorrow's battlefield. When your rest is aligned, Your mind becomes a fortress no chaos can breach. Step 3. Begin the day with unwavering purpose. Understand this, student. The first breaths you take upon waking quietly determine the fate of your entire day. Most men rise already defeated, reactive, rushed, drowning in noise before their spirit has even opened its eyes. If you invite chaos into your morning, you invite chaos into your soul. When the great emperor Marcus Aurelius struggled to rise from his bed, he reminded himself, I awaken to do the work of a human being. Why should I resist what I was born to do? So you must rise with intention. Wake at the same hour each day as a warrior reports to the battlefield. Step into the light. Move your body. Fill your lungs with deliberate breath. Do not reach for the glowing distractions that steal your clarity. Guard the first moments of your day as sacred ground. You do not need a heroic ritual. You need consistency. Consistency becomes stability, and stability gives you mastery over your mind. Shift from being a passive victim of the morning to the deliberate creator of your day. Step 4. Honor the body, the temple of reason. Listen well. Your body is not a burden. It is a sacred vessel that carries your spirit through this life. To neglect it is to reject the gift of your own existence. Training is not punishment for yesterday, nor vanity for today. It is a declaration of who you intend to be in the decades still ahead. The ancient warriors never despised the body. They understood that fate tests a man through his flesh. A weak body cannot carry a strong mind. Your form adapts to what you demand of it, and it decays to the degree that you ignore it. Resistance, pushing against your limits, is a stress that forces transformation. So movement must become a daily duty. Build strength, cultivate endurance, preserve mobility. You are not training to impress the world. You are training to remain capable, independent, and unbroken until your final breath. When you train your body, you are training your mind to endure. You are teaching yourself to push through pain, to remain steady under pressure, and to rely on your own strength when the world grows heavy. This is resilience. This is self-reliance. This is the warrior's path. Before we continue deeper into the disciplines of the mind, I ask for a moment of your intention. If these teachings awaken something true within you, lend your support to this dojo. Share your reflections. Stand with this growing brotherhood of disciplined minds. In an age of endless noise, your conscious support strengthens this mission and allows these teachings to reach those who need them. Now, return with me to the path. Step 5. Temperance. Mastery over appetite. Listen closely. Food is not entertainment. It is the fuel that powers the engine of your spirit. What you consume becomes your strength or your sickness. Temperance, self-restraint, is one of the ancient virtues, and in this modern age, it is nearly forgotten. We live in a world engineered to exploit your hunger. Endless processed substances, designed to keep you addicted, weakened, and spiritually dull. To eat without awareness is a quiet form of slavery. But once you see the trap, you are bound by honor to rise above it. You alone decide what enters your body. No one else bears that responsibility. Choose whole, uncorrupted foods. Choose nourishment over impulse. Choose discipline over fleeting pleasure. If your mind feels foggy, if your spirit feels heavy, if your motivation dies before it begins, look first at what you are feeding yourself. When you refine your diet, You do more than change your body. You sharpen your mind. You deepen your emotional clarity. You strengthen your ability to face the trials of your life. Master your appetite, and you take a powerful step toward mastering your destiny. Step 6. Guard the inner citadel. Listen carefully, student of the way. You are shaped by what you repeatedly allow into your mind, physically, emotionally, and spiritually. Every input becomes architecture. Every impression becomes identity. Right now, humanity is drowning in noise. The modern world wages war on your attention. Armies of engineers labor day and night to fracture your focus and steal your awareness. Endless feeds, breaking alerts, the constant vibration of devices. This is junk food for the mind. Ultra-processed distraction. It leaves you scattered, anxious, and reactive. It destroys your ability to think deeply. A warrior values his mind above all else, so you must reduce the noise to strengthen your inner signal. Set ruthless boundaries. Decide with absolute authority what earns your attention and what is denied entry. Silence the alerts. Use barriers that protect your focus. Reclaim the hours that have been stolen from you. This is not isolation. This is sovereignty. You guard the inner citadel so that your judgment remains clear, your spirit remains steady, and you can engage with the world from a place of strength, not chaos. Step 7. Duty, brotherhood, and the end of isolation. Hear this truth, student of the way. A warrior does not walk the path alone. The ancient Stoics taught that all humans are citizens of one great universal city, bound together by reason and shared destiny. Self-improvement without connection is an empty pursuit. Loneliness is a silent poison of the modern age, slowly weakening the body, quietly dimming the spirit. Doing hard things does not mean you must suffer in isolation. Strength is not found in hiding from others. Isolation is not stoic discipline. It is a misunderstanding of human nature. We were not forged to navigate this life alone. We thrive through connection, through duty, through being seen and understood by those who walk beside us. So honor your relationships. Have unhurried conversations. Share your meals. Walk with others beneath the open sky. Offer your strength to those who need it. These bonds require vulnerability and effort, which is precisely why they hold such immense value. Remember this. Self-mastery is meaningless if it does not elevate the people around you. A warrior sharpens himself so he may become a source of strength for his community. This is duty. This is honor. This is the way. Step 8. Destroy the illusion of progress. Act now. Listen with absolute honesty. If you absorb these teachings only to feel a spark of inspiration, yet wake tomorrow unchanged, then all of this has been wasted on you. Motivation is the most seductive trap of the modern age. It gives you the illusion of progress, the dopamine of imagined victory, without the burden of real transformation. True change does not come from emotion. It comes from self-trust. And self-trust is forged by keeping the smallest, most unglamorous promises to yourself. Choose one small action today. Do it. Do it again tomorrow. Do it when it is boring. Do it when the sky is dark and the weather is cruel. Do it when your mind screams for comfort. Repeat it until your identity shifts. You do not need perfection. You need relentlessness. Ask yourself, how much longer will you delay before you demand the best from your own life? The time for theory has ended. The time for action has arrived. Close this. Stand up. Step into the world. Begin now.